Ahoy friends, welcome to Building the Alpha Dory. I'm Dan and this is a project to build a Chamberlain style sailing dory from John Gardner's The Dory book. Illustrations by Sam Manning. Today we're going to be out in the shop cutting the frames to shape and putting some planking on. So yeah, let's get out there and get to it. Alright, so you can see the inner line is the line we'll be cutting to. And yeah, I'll just follow that line and we'll be cutting at the angle the planking hits the frame there. Okay, looks good. On to the next. But before that, a quick warm-up. Yeah, that's good. That's fall leaf powered hot tea. Alright, so I've actually laid this line out a little bit further than I initially marked it. So the initial mark was the angle between the plank and here, and then I compared that angle measurement to the angle measurement before it. The number 1 frame, this is the number 2 frame. And then I took the number 1 frame measurement and I marked it on here. And then I split the difference between the number 1 angle and the number 2 angle. So there's going to be a little bit less twist in the plank this way. And yeah, I think it'll be good. It's going to lay that plank out a little bit past vertical. So, and again, what I'm going to do is just line up with the frame, with the planking lines. I'm going to line the frame cut up with the planking lines. So you can see there's a little bit of a chatter when you're trying to get this saw started, and the best way to minimize that is to try and cut up at an extreme angle to get the saw started. It's either that or cut down at an extreme angle, one of the two. And we were always taught to cut up, which seems to work pretty well. Alright, so now next number 3 is coming up pretty close to vertical. So let's see if the same angle that how the same angle we just cut number 2 at compares with number 3. So I'm thinking it's actually pretty close to the angle of number 3. So I'm thinking we'll just continue that bevel angle back to this frame, or pretty close to it, which will just lay this out a tiny bit more. Looks good. Call this a hand saw. It's not because you're supposed to saw your hand with it. See if it helps at all to hold a last one. that's that. Now we've got to think about cutting that transom as well, because that's going to need to be cut in order to put this plank on. So we'll do that next. Alright, so the first thing I'll do is cut off this end, the end of this plank fairly close to the transom. Getting those out of the way, we'll finish trim those later. Yeah, so I removed most of the wood there. Now what I'm going to have to do is cut up along the face of this plank here, where the next plank is going to rest. And cut up along the transom there. And I'll follow the lines that I've got. So you can see I'm using the plank edge as a guide for the saw, and yeah, I'm going to come pretty close to that, pretty close to the line that we've drawn with the bevel square. But I'm letting the saw and the boat tell me where I really need to go. Making sure that I don't hit the clamp back there with the saw blade. Pretty good, so see if I can tell how far up I've gone. Alright, I'm just starting to hit the backboard that I put up, so I think I'll cut across and see how this comes out. extracted the front edge of the cut first, and then brought the end of the saw in. So now this should be close to planar with the surface of this plank. And yeah, we'll see how the new board lays in there. Alright, exciting times. Yeah, so you can see how that surface is parallel with the plank edge, which you know, we can hit it with the plane as well to clean it up even a bit more, but that's the idea anyway. And hopefully I've gone high enough to accept the whole back edge of the plank. I can cut it a little bit further up if I need to, but can't add any more if I, you know, I can always cut it further, but can't add any on. Not that I need to, but you know, it's just might as well see if it fits with that. And then we'll do similar on the other side, and yeah, get ready to hang these shear planks. So yeah, hopefully next episode we'll get to test fit one of the planks. They're both here on the floor. Yeah, but coming along. And looks like my tea is still warm as well. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's good. Getting on toward dark out here now. I don't hear any owls yet, but I bet they'll start up any minute now. They love the woods out back there. There's actually a salt marsh beyond, so plenty of plenty of animal activity out there. Probably about time to take the air conditioner out too. Thanks so much for stopping by Building the Alpha Dory. A massive thank you to everyone who has commented, liked, subscribed, and contributed to the discussion. Always look forward to hearing your comments, critiques. Any snide remarks are greatly appreciated. So, yeah, have a great day, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.